Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Today I will be making buttermilk fried chicken with some spring vegetables. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Alright guys, so I'm using 15 chicken legs. I am using 1 lime, 2 tablespoons of salt, and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. I am cleaning it by scrubbing the lime in. I will cover it with water, let it sit for an hour, then I will rinse it off. I am deboning a few chicken legs with my knife, pulling it apart with my hands and cutting it off the bone so that I have a few boneless fried chicken. I measure 4 cups of full fat buttermilk. I am grating about 8 garlic cloves using a microplane. I'm removing the leaves of 8 sprig of thyme from their stems, but you can always leave it as is if you want. I add half a tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of Frank's red hot sauce powder, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Mix it, then I add the chicken to marinate. I am using a sous vide machine. I find that once you seal the spices and herbs, it penetrates deep into your protein or vegetables. I add hot water, then I set it at 150 degrees Fahrenheit to cook the chicken in. I am putting a few pieces of chicken in a food saver bag so that I can vacuum seal all these amazing flavor. Then I add a little bit of buttermilk in. I use Cerion as my vacuum sealer. Make sure the sides click. Press vacuum. Once I see the liquid starts to move, I press seal. I will show another demonstration. I will have the link if you are interested in getting one. It is the best investment for your food. It is literally a game changer. Just add the bags in the water bath and cook it for an hour. Preheat your oven to 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of the garlic and scallion paste, half a tablespoon of black pepper, half a tablespoon of salt, 2 sprig of thyme. Mix it in and put it in for 40 minutes. In a pan, add 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of shallots, 1 pinch of salt. Let it cook on low for about 2 to 3 minutes, then add in 16 ounces of cooked corn. Cook it for 5 minutes. Put the corn in a blender, add 1 tablespoon of butter, and blend it until it is super smooth. Once blended, I strain it out so that I have no lumps. I put it in a pot, cover it, and I keep it warm on the stove. I mix it occasionally so that it remains smooth. Make sure to snap off the ends of the asparagus. It will naturally break so you don't use the tough woody part. In boiling water, add 1 tablespoon of épices and enough salt to make it salty as seawater. Make sure to have an ice bath ready after blanching your asparagus in the boiling water for exactly 60 seconds. Remove the asparagus and quickly shock it in the ice bath so that it stops the cooking process. I cut the asparagus on a bias, leaving the tip for a nicer presentation, but you can cut it however you want or you can leave it as is. In a pan, I add 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of shallot, 1 teaspoon of épices, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Cook it on low for 3 minutes and add a squirt of mustard, the asparagus, and a pinch of salt. Crank up the heat to high and keep tossing and cook it for 3 minutes. In a bowl, add 4 cups of flour, add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Frank's red hot sauce powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, half a cup of cornstarch. Mix it and open the bags of the cooked chicken to drench it in flour, and make sure you press really hard to make sure they are all coated. I left 1 batch of raw boned in marinated chicken to fry last, and honestly it is a huge difference compared to the taste of the sous vide chicken. I am frying the cooked chicken first, and literally all I'm looking for is just a golden brown color. GBD, golden brown and delicious. For the raw chicken, I am double breading it, making sure that it is well coated. Make sure to squeeze in the flour into the chicken. It will be super crunchy. I lower the heat to 285 degrees Fahrenheit and cook it for 30 minutes.
Excited to try this. Oh my god, it's really good. So the tomato like burst, the asparagus still has a crunch, the sweetness of the corn, buttery, has like a pretty good combination. And now my chicken. I've never had well seasoned fried chicken to that extent before. It's juicy, tender, crunchy. You guys are gonna love this. Thank you for watching.